What if the next world war is not fought on battlegrounds, but in the digital realm? Welcome to the world of cyber warfare, a hidden conflict. It's a war waged not with bullets and bombs, but with bits and bytes. In this digital age, where our lives are intertwined with technology, cyber warfare has taken a front seat, impacting nations globally. It's not just about hacking a single computer anymore. It's about infiltrating and disrupting entire networks, causing massive disruptions that reverberate in the real world. From taking down power grids to manipulating financial markets, the scope and potential damage are enormous. Yet, it all happens out of sight in the invisible realm of cyberspace. As we peel back the layers of this complex issue, we'll explore how these digital battles are fought, who the key players are, and what it all means for us. As we delve deeper, let us understand how this invisible war is waged. Recall the year 2010 when a silent weapon called Stuxnet made headlines worldwide. Diving into the depths of cyber warfare, we find ourselves in the midst of a silent and invisible battle, where digital weapons cause real-world damage. One of the most prominent examples of this is Stuxnet, a malicious computer worm that emerged in 2010. This wasn't your everyday computer virus, no. This was a new breed of cyber weapon, engineered with precision and sophistication. Stuxnet was designed with a very specific target in mind: Iran's nuclear facilities. It was a digital missile, silently infiltrating the systems that controlled the centrifuges at Iran's uranium enrichment plant. Once inside, it took control, causing the centrifuges to spin out of control while displaying normal operations to the system monitors. The result? Substantial damage to Iran's nuclear program, all without a single bomb dropped or bullet fired. What makes Stuxnet a landmark in cyber warfare is its precision. It was not a scattergun approach, spraying malware in all directions, hoping something would stick. Instead, it was a sniper's bullet, aimed directly at the heart of a specific target and causing significant damage while leaving everything else untouched. Fast forward 7 years to 2017, and we encounter another cyber weapon of mass destruction, NotPetya. Unlike Stuxnet, NotPetya wasn't picky about its victims. It spread like wildfire, causing havoc wherever it went. Its main purpose was not to steal information, but to cause disruption. It encrypted computer systems, rendering them useless and demanding a ransom to unlock them. NotPetya caused billions of dollars in damage globally, affecting a wide range of sectors, from shipping giants to pharmaceutical companies. However, the most alarming aspect of NotPetya was not the scale of the destruction, but the speed at which it spread. Within hours of its release, it had already infected thousands of systems across the globe, proving that cyber warfare is not limited by geographical boundaries. Stuxnet and NotPetya are two sides of the same coin. They both showcase the power and potential of cyber warfare. Stuxnet, with its precision targeting and stealthy infiltration, demonstrated how cyber weapons could be used to achieve specific political or military objectives. On the other hand, NotPetya, with its widespread destruction and rapid spread, highlighted the potential for cyber attacks to cause global chaos and disruption. The world of cyber warfare is not one of trenches and tanks, but of codes and cryptographs. It's a world where battles are fought in the shadows, where the weapons are invisible and the casualties are measured in bytes and bandwidth. It's a world that's as fascinating as it is frightening. These incidents underscore the devastating potential of cyber warfare, impacting nations and corporations alike. Now, you might wonder, how does cyber warfare actually work? Well, let's dive right into it. The mechanics of cyber warfare are both fascinating and terrifying, and they involve an array of techniques which are constantly evolving. First up, we have phishing. This is a method used by cyber warriors to trick individuals into sharing sensitive information like passwords or credit card numbers. It typically involves a seemingly innocuous email or message designed to look like it's coming from a trustworthy source. But in reality, it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, aiming to deceive and exploit. Next, we have malware. This is a catch-all term for malicious software, and it includes things like viruses, worms, and ransomware. Once this nasty piece of work finds its way into a system, it can wreak all sorts of havoc. It might delete files, steal data, or even hold a system hostage until a ransom is paid. Another common technique is the distributed denial of service attack, or DDoS for short. This is a bit like a digital traffic jam. Cyber warriors flood a network with so much information that it can't cope, causing it to slow down or crash entirely. This can be a particularly effective way to disrupt services or distract attention from other nefarious activities. But it's not just about causing chaos. Cyber warfare can also involve espionage, with cyber warriors stealing sensitive information, spying on communications, or even manipulating data to cause confusion and mistrust. You see, the digital battlefield is every bit as complex and strategic as the physical one. Cyber warriors use these techniques, among others, to compromise systems, steal sensitive data, and disrupt operations. And just like in traditional warfare, they are always looking for new tactics, new vulnerabilities, and new ways to stay one step ahead. These are just a few techniques in the arsenal of a cyber warrior. In this digital battlefield, everyone is a potential target. In the vast expanse of the digital realm, an invisible war rages on. It's a war that doesn't discriminate, where the potential targets are as diverse as the threats themselves. Governments, corporations, and individuals alike are all in the crosshairs of cyber attackers, each with their own unique vulnerabilities. Governments, for instance, are often the targets of state-sponsored attacks, aiming to disrupt infrastructure, steal sensitive information, or sow discord among the populace. Cyber warfare has become an integral part of international politics, with nations using it as a tool for espionage, sabotage, and even direct confrontation. Meanwhile, corporations face a myriad of threats. They are prime targets for cybercriminals looking to make a quick buck through data breaches, ransomware, or financial fraud. Intellectual property theft is another significant concern, with competitors or nation-states seeking to gain an unfair advantage. But corporations are not just victims, they can also be unwitting accomplices when their systems are hijacked for botnets or used as launchpads for other attacks. And then we have individuals who may feel like small fish in this vast digital ocean, but are equally at risk. Personal data theft, identity theft, phishing scams, and more are all threats that the everyday internet user faces. Cybercriminals often exploit the lack of cybersecurity awareness among individuals to their advantage. So amidst this grim scenario, what can we do to protect ourselves? Well, the first step is understanding that cybersecurity is not a luxury, but a necessity. It's the digital equivalent of locking your doors at night or wearing a seatbelt while driving. For governments and corporations, this means investing in robust cybersecurity infrastructure, employing trained professionals, and staying abreast of the latest threats and countermeasures. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, where complacency can lead to disastrous consequences. For individuals, cybersecurity starts with awareness. Knowing how to spot a phishing email, using strong and unique passwords, keeping your software updated, and being mindful of the data you share online are all simple yet effective measures. However, in this digital age, cybersecurity is not just about defense, but also resilience. It's about anticipating that breaches will happen and having a plan to respond and recover. This could range from having regular backups of your data to a full-fledged disaster recovery plan. As we navigate this digital battlefield, it's crucial to remember that cybersecurity is a shared responsibility. We are all interconnected in this vast web, and a vulnerability at one end can quickly ripple across the entire network. So let's arm ourselves with knowledge, stay vigilant, and remember, in this war, preparedness and resilience are our best defenses. As we look towards the future, one thing is clear. The battle lines in cyber warfare are constantly shifting. We have traversed the complex landscape of this invisible war, from the insidious Stuxnet to the devastating NotPetya. The mechanics of cyber warfare have been dissected, revealing a world where technology and strategy intertwine in a perilous dance. The global impact of this new form of warfare is undeniable. As economies and infrastructures are held at the mercy of unseen assailants, as we move forward, the need for effective cybersecurity becomes not just a matter of protection, but of survival. The future of cyber warfare may be unpredictable, but it is certain that it will continue to evolve with advancements in technology. As artificial intelligence and quantum computing take center stage, the battleground will continue to transform. In the end, the key to winning this invisible war lies not only in our technologies, but also in our strategies and vigilance.